Hi there, Ryan here with CHIIRP. Thank you so much for taking a minute to watch this video. In this video, I want to talk about how we have changed the way that we do business at trade shows and how we've helped businesses collect more leads, how we've helped them follow up more efficiently with those leads and schedule more appointments, and ultimately be more profitable with their shows, okay? One of the biggest problems with trade shows is we invest a ton of money to be there, right? We invest a lot of money to have our booth there and to collect leads. And then we hope that we obviously make our money back from that investment. And one of the things that makes that very difficult is capturing the lead and then following up with that lead in a way that's going to result in a sale. A lot of the people that we've helped implement this strategy said that a lot of times they weren't even connecting with their leads till about 8 to 10 days after the show, and at that time, that length of time really caused for that lead to go cold, okay? So this process that we've implemented here will show you exactly how you can capture more leads, but what's more important, how you can automatically follow up those leads and schedule very effective appointments so you can ultimately close more sales and eliminate a lot of the stress and time in submitting your leads after the show. So what most people are doing that we chat with, they are collecting leads either through they're collecting leads on paper, they are collecting business cards, they are writing names. We have people that are writing names down. We also have people that are collecting leads digitally, but then they're going into their CRM and they by the time they get done with what they're doing and get to the point where they can actually call that lead, like we said, it's been 8 to 10 days at that point. So how do we collect more leads and how do we automatically follow up those leads so that we make the most out of our trade shows, right? So we're going to start here with what we call our quick lead form. This is something. This is a feature in CHIIRP that takes about 10 minutes to set up. You just throw your logo in. You say what you want here at the top. If you're giving something away at the trade show, you can put that here. Enter to win a free, smartphone or whatever it is you're giving away, and then you can put any background here. Now this is displayed at the trade show on an iPad. Or you can have it on your phone. Each agent that's at the booth can collect through their phone as well. So it just depends on how you want to do it. From here, they have the option to put in their name and their phone number. Okay, so let's say I want to put in my information and I'm interested in whatever it is you have to sell. Now this works. I'm showing a solar energy company here as an example, but this works for anybody that's doing trade shows or any type of live lead capture. So the lead puts in their information, they hit submit, and it says, thank you, your information was saved, and then it goes right back to this screen. This is important because we want the next lead to be able to put their information in. So the moment that the lead is submitted, it gets put into the CHIIRP system, and they're going to immediately receive a text message that's going to thank them for putting in their information, and then it's going to invite them to enjoy the rest of the show and to connect after. This has a very powerful effect because what it does is they've submitted their information. This text message shows them that there's now a line of communication between the two, and it kind of connects you deeper than had they just submitted their information. They remember that more. Now, the next day or whenever you want your follow-up to happen, whether that's the next day or 2 days or 3 days later, they're then going to get another text message automatically that is going to invite them to schedule an appointment. Of course, all of these text messages are completely editable. You can customize them to what you want them to say. But in this next text message, they're going to be invited to schedule an appointment. Now, this is huge. This is where everything changes for you because you don't have to go after the show. You don't have to go submit your information, all the leads. You don't have to put them into your CRM. You don't have to pick up the phone and call. And you don't have to go through that list and try to connect with your leads, right? That's what everybody else is doing. So your leads are getting hammered with phone calls. Maybe they've submitted their information at 10 or 15 different booths throughout the conference, and then 2 days later they're getting phone calls from all these different booths, right? But you are going to be different because you're going to send them a text message, which is much more polite, and it's going to invite them to schedule an appointment or ask them when would be a good time to discuss. So in this case, hey Ryan, John again here with Green Energy Solar. We met at the conference. I'd love to get started on that quote for you. When would be a good time to discuss? And then they can say when they're available. How's tomorrow? question mark. Okay. Now when they respond, you'll get an alert in the system, and you can then respond. It goes right here, and you can see here it says, how's tomorrow? And then you can then respond, sure, that's great. Does 2 o'clock work? Does 2 work? Let's just say that, send. Okay. Now they're going to get that text message, and now you can engage the lead through text messaging so that you aren't cold calling them. You could be, if you just pick up the phone and call, they could be right in the middle of something. They could be, at home, or they could be, in the middle of something at work, and it doesn't work to chat. But if you text and you schedule the time, now it's a much more polite exchange, and you can get on the phone and they can be prepared for the phone call, right? So then they respond, that's great. Now what we've done is we have collected the lead. We have automatically followed up with them at the show, and then once the show is over, we automatically follow up with them to schedule the appointment. This reduces your workload by a lot if you are collecting paper leads or if you're submitting the information after the show. And more importantly, it is automatically following up with them very quickly while they're still a warm lead. This is a very effective way to collect leads at trade shows and to follow up. If this is something you'd like to explore more, we'd love to do a customized demo for you. We can jump on and take about 10-15 minutes. We'll show you exactly how to set it up and how easy it is, and you can be using this at your next conference. Go ahead and give us a text. Our number is below this video. Shoot us a text and just let us know that you'd like to get on a screen share, and we'll do a quick demo and show you exactly how it works. Or if you have any questions, feel free to text us as well. Thanks.